G'day everyone, it's Akka, and I'm here just with hopefully a quick one to show you some of these pewter casts that I've made and what's happened. Alright, okay, g'day everyone. So I see STG finally got my box. Yes, it's going to take him a while to go through all of that. And mate, that is a 10-ounce left facing bar. It's the vintage one. I did send you emails on other pictures of other Perth Mint bars, mate. So you have got a vintage one, but I reckon it was probably one of the last ones they made with that old stamp. Okay. So as we're looking at it, the left facing is looking to the left. Okay. And the right facing is looking to the right. Okay. The right one's the new one. The left facing one, as you're looking at it, is the old vintage one. I think they finished that in, when was that? Oh, Struth, my brain. I think about 1989, I think. Not too sure. I'm pretty sure you can Google it anyway. But way to go, STG. That box is going to keep you occupied for a while, and keep guessing as to who the secret person is. And yes, we want to see you open that on video, mate. All right, so I made a few casts the other day out of air dry clay. Now this one here is a copy of what I wear. I used olive oil as a release agent, and boy didn't that work. So I made it from that, and when I pulled that out of there, that just came straight out with no dirt on it, no nothing. I can't put this back in there because, as you all know, this starts shrinking. So we'll see how that turns out. I made just a simple cross from, I'm just getting up to show you. Believe it or not, this is just a piece of aluminium extrusion. Comes like that. It's probably for windows or something. It was cut like that. So I thought, oh, what the hell? I'll just go. And there you have it. Okay. So as you can see, all I did was just do pressed into there like that. So we'll see how that one turns out. And of course, for my Reaper, I made a left and a right, and yes, it's starting to crack, but I can fix that up with a bit of air dry clay, or just see how it goes. But that's just probably pretty normal because it's pretty damn thick. So this time around, all I did is I cut the stuff, I pressed it, and then just got the said mold and just pressed it once again, covered in olive oil, and it just popped straight out. It was great. So I've got those ones on the go. I had another go at Jesus's face, and yeah, it looks like it's all tin now, bonded to the copper. So I thought, what the hell, I'll try one anyway, and yeah, it stuck. It stuck there. So I had to pry it off, bang it, and apologise to Jesus for wrecking his face and everything. But yeah, I had a hard time. I had to pry that one out. It's not that flash, but it was just me mucking around. And I think this, let's see, I've got a nice little swirl happening in there as well. I think what's happening is the pewter is degrading, and it's resorting more back to tin. Just telling by the sound of it. Hear the difference? Even though it's smaller, solid. Hear that sound? It's changing composition. So the other element that's in the pewter is probably getting cooked off. So anyway, so the other day I had a quick crack at pumping out some more Sacred Hearts. All I did was just poured it on there and let it be so. And would you believe it, the first one that I did. Ended up being pretty sweet. I smashed out another little one, and I did this one. Unfortunately, this one ran the wrong way because I haven't really got it level, but it's all still there. But check this out. Oh, it's not this one. Which one is it? It's this one. No, it's this one. This is the one. Look at those. Starting to work out how to get swells happening. So this is the one that wasn't that crash hot, but still somebody could probably drill a hole and wear it if you want to. Also had a crack at his hands. You can tell the difference in the metal. Nice and shiny. Pewter. This is degrading. Yeah, it's getting there. It's more tinnier. So I thought I'd try his hand. Okay. Now I'm going to have to hunt down a few more of these. I worked out with the copper. Don't heat it up. Don't do anything. Just pour it on. And these things just... Have I got it the right way? It was, which way are we? Oh, the hand. Hand. Like that. Just bloop. And no word of a lie. As soon as that even just... You can see it. It goes... Cools. Just go, that fell out. That's how easy. But I don't know why it wanted. Maybe he didn't want me to make any more graven images of the Lord, I think. Alright, so, but I've got to hammer out his face a little bit, hammer this out, and I'll do a clay copy and we'll see how that goes. So that's enough on the Jesus. So I did all these other ones, just smacking them out. I did take a photo and send it to the Crazy Aztec. I said, look mate, which one do you want? Seeing I've got a box sitting over here waiting for you. And Aztec chose this one. Besides from this one and that one, these two are both the best ones, followed by this one, because I actually didn't quite get the cross and everything in that. Okay, so there you go. That's the Sacred Heart. Now with these other red ones, these are RTV silicon. Alright, you know, the shit you work on your motor with, you know, when you're doing your rocker cover. So what I did is I tried copying a token and an Australian 50-cent piece. Alright, one of the state ones. I think it might be Western Australia. I haven't poured anything yet. I was just mucking around to see what the hell goes on with this. And yes, it does work. And here's that West Australian coin one, which probably didn't really come out very good. But you know what worked? The Jack Daniels one. Bit rough, like I said. I was just trying to work out how to do it. What I did is here's one. I only did this about 15 minutes ago. But the problem I have is this. And this one has gone. Hear it? That's very tin. You can even see the galvanizing look and the roughness. But still, we have a result. And the result is that when I pour it in, alright, I poured this in, mate. It went in slick. I mean, absolute ball terror slick. But what happened is it started doing this. Curling. Alright, so maybe next time, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an air dry clay like this of the Jack Daniels one. But how I managed to go about this, I don't have the, do I have the Jack Daniels label here? Yes, I do. So what I did is I just put some blue tack on the back because I was thinking maybe I have to grab it. So I put this down on wax paper and the blue tack held the wax paper. Then from there I went with RTV silicone, put wax paper on top, pressed it down, and then just sort of like tried to do my best with making the edge. So let's have a look which way we're going. That's how she went in there. Look at that, straight in like Flynn. All right, and of course covered in olive oil, and it just went, it did stick a bit. I was going, oh fuck off, it's sticking, and thunk thunk thunk, it all came out. All right, so the only problem is it reverts back to straight again, but when the heat gets in it, she wants to climb. So maybe next time when I do it, or what I might do is get some really good glue and glue this down to a piece of wood or something to stop that from doing that. Most of the details there. It's a bit rough, like I said. This has now gone tin, and I'm pretty sure that if it stayed pewtery, it would have looked like that. So that's really, really cool. Nice back on it. This is where it finally cools. It goes, it's actually good fun to watch. You can actually see it cooling. This one here stayed very shiny, like STG's 10-ounce Perth Mint bar. Right, and I think that somebody else that had it before was polishing it, carrying it around in his pocket all day to get it that shiny. So this is what the results are. So, and that's about it. I've got mate, I've got a stack, mate, more than a stack. How many of these fucking Grim Reapers have I got, mate? If I can't work out what I'm going to do with them, I'm going to just have to pick out the best ones and melt the rest and try something else. But I did say to the Aztec, I still got your box, mate, so I can send you a whole heap more if you want to. It's okay with me if you flog them off or give them away. Get a couple of bucks. If somebody wants to give you money for one, mate, yeah, take it. Buys you a dinner, saying that you're out on the road. Just so fucking many of them. It's a solid chunker. Gold Reaper. Yeah, so I don't know what really to do with them all. Like I said, to mail them out to everybody would just cost me a fortune, but yeah, so anyway, that's it. You can hear it, so some of the stuff starting to sound like tin. Here they are, the coins. This one looks like it's been at the beach. It's like an old Spanish silver coin. One would wish. Alright, so thanks a lot, everybody. That's where I'm at. That's what's going on. And yeah, we look forward to seeing what STG pulls out of that fucking box I sent him next. Mate, he's going to be there forever. It's going to be 3-4 parts. Alright, that's the drop bear done. Eyeballing you guys. Make sure you're watching, because he's watching.